still hear your voice inside my head, wishing you were here instead. The precious memories I can't forget. Flowers for the dead. Sometimes I still hear your voice inside my head, wishing you were here instead. The precious memories I can't forget. No.
The night our eyes changed. Rooms where love was made and unmade in a flash of the night. Rooms where memories drowned in fumes of poison. Rooms where futures were planned and the imagination of children built castles in the sky. Rooms where both the extraordinary and the mundane were lived, now forever tortured graves of ash. Oh, you political class, so servile to corporate power. Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice, not hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
This wretched social murder will haunt you, not hear him scream. Words cannot express, please allow me to begin though. 1:30 a.m. Heard the shouting from my window, people crying in the street, watching the burning of their kinfolk. Grenfell Tower now historically a symbol, people reaching from their windows, screaming for their lives, pleading with their carrot, trying to reason with the sky's daily youth, birth champions. Comparison is clear though, that every single person in that building was a hero. So don't judge our tired eyes in these trying times, cause we've been They say Yasin saw the fire and he ran inside. He thought that would be the site where he and his family died. The street is like a graveyard, tombstone lurching over us, still shouting out to their windows. Now wish they never woke them up when hope your worst enemy to go in that position. Now it's flowers for the dead and printed posters for the missing. Come home. Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice, not hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
This wretched social murder will haunt you, not hear him scream. I see trauma in the faces of all those that witness this innocence, in the faces of all those on the missing list. See hopes unfulfilled, ambitions never achieved. No, I'm not the only one that sees the dead in my dreams. Strive for the bravery of Yasin, artistic gift of Khadija. Every person a unique blessing to never be repeated. Strive for the loyalty of siblings that stay behind with their parents. Pray that every loved one lost can somehow make an appearance. We are like the last conversation with their dearest. Until we face what they face, we will never know what fear is. We are for survivors, rehoused in the best place, not to be left sleeping in the West Way for 10 days. With for arrests made and debts paid and true numbers known for the families who kept faith. With safety and homes of love, they are immortalized forever. The only ghosts are us, I wonder. Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice, not hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
This wretched social murder will haunt you, not hear him scream.
الناس تحترق بساعة السحور. أحس إني بعالم تاني، أحس إني بعالم تاني. قولولي وين أحس إني بعالم تاني أحس إني بعالم تاني.
To whom it may concern, at the Queen's Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, where is Yasin al-Wahhabi? Where is his brother Mehdi? Where is his sister Nur Huda? Where is their mother? And where is their father? Where is Noor Jamal and her husband? Where are their children, Yahya Fardos and Yaqub? Where is Nadia Loretta? Where is Steve Power? And where is Dennis Murphy? Where is Marco Gottardi and Gloria Trevisan? Where is Amal and her daughter Amaya? Where is Mohammed Nada? Where is Ali Yawad Ja'fari and Khadija Say and her mother Mary Mendy? Where is Maryam Al-Gawahari and her mother? Where is Rania Ibrahim and her two daughters? Where is sweet, sweet Jessica? Where is Deborah Lamprell? Where is Muhammad Al-Hajj Ali? Where is Nadia and her husband? Where are their daughters, Marna, Fatima and Zainab, and their grandmother too? Where is Zainab Dean and her son Jeremiah? Where is Ligaya Moore? Where is Sheila Smith? Where is Mohammed Noor Tupu? Where is Tony Dyson? Where is Maria Burton? Where is Fathia Sunusi and her son Abu Farras? Where is her daughter Asra Ibrahim? Where is Lucas James? Where is Farah Hamdan and her husband? And where are their daughters? Where is Hamid Khani? Where is Hisham Rahman? Where is Raymond Bernard? Where is Isaac Paulos? Where is Marjorie Batal and her son Ernie? Where is Kumramia and his wife Razia? Where are their children Abdul Hamid and Husna? Where is Sukaina and Fatima? Where is Barki Habtoum and her son Baruch? Where is Abdul Salam? Where is Khadija Khaloufi? Where is Karen Bernard? Where are these people?
The blood is on your hands.
Where is Gary
There'll be
Mondes?
ashes on your grave.
Where is Rahima
Like a
Begum Ali?
phoenix we will rise.
Her 6-year-old daughter Miriam, her 5-year-old daughter
Blood
Hafiza,
is on your hands.
and her 3-year-old son
There'll be
Muhammad.
ashes on your grave.
Where are these
Like a
people?
phoenix we will rise. The blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise. The blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your grave. Like a phoenix we will rise.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art, no, I was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a star. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that. Beast mode, Armageddon, get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop when I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art, never was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I'm second generation, black Caribbean and half white Scottish, whatever that means. See, lately I feel confused with the boxes, cause to me all they do is breed conflict. It's not that I've lost touch with reality of racism, sexism and nationality. Just to me all seems like insanity. Why must I rob you of your humanity to feel good about mine? It's all about crime, dehumanizing, how I justify them. So I must keep lying about the history of Africa, so I can live with the massacres and repeat my mantra. Muslim terrorist, so I can sleep at night as bombs take flight. Eyes open wide but I'm blind to the sight. Too busy chasing the perfect life, and the working class keep them uneducated. Truly educated men can never be a racist. Educate is to draw out what is within. Are we not all the same under the skin? I got a heart like yours that pumps blood and oxygen, and insecurities a whole lot of them. I'm scared like you deep down. I really do care that the world's not fair like you, but I don't even believe my own prayers like you. Chasing career, going nowhere like you. Lost in a fog of my own insecurity. I hold myself up as an image of purity, and I judge everybody else by the colour of the skin or the size of their wealth. But it's not good for my health, is the only one I ever really judge is myself. The oppressor must suffer like the oppressed, though I pretend I'm in control of this mess by inflating my ego, puffing my chest. See our weakness and I need to show strength for what we think strong is, cause if we're honest, true strength is the strength to be honest. And if I'm honest, I am just tired. If I'm honest, I am just tired. Tired of every day filling up my car and knowing that I'm paying for the bombs in Iraq. Tired of pretending it don't hurt my heart, of wanting change, not knowing where to start. Tired of listening to all the conditioning and all the forms that they got me filling. And next time you see what you think is a thug and despise him, please know I was just like him, cause I was like 8. First time I saw crack, same time I first smoked weed, choking on blowbacks. First time I saw a knife penetrate flesh, it was meat cleavers to the back of the head. As I grew and teenage years passed, many more knives pierced and the shots blast. And I ain't saying I had the worst upbringing, but there's a million young men just like me in prison. We complain about racism, elevate clowns with their trousers down, swinging they dick round. Maybe that is not quite literal, but everything they do is just a stereotypical. To my real fans, I feel your pain and I get the messages, but don't complain that we ain't got more fame. We're playing our part. They can keep the charts, all I want is your hearts. They can keep the charts, all I want is your hearts. They can keep the charts, all I want is your hearts. Call it black radio, don't make me laugh. So is black music all about tits and ass? You don't represent nothing, you're just pretending. When was the last time you ever played Hendrix or Miles Davis or John Coltrane or Ella Fitzgerald or Billie Holiday? We can call it urban. To me that's cool. If urban means street, that includes jazz too, and rock for that matter. Go ask Mick Jagger or Jimmy Page what they were listening to. The blues, not discrediting Love Zeppelin too, just giving credit where credit is due. That blog soap word rappers still use, all it really shows is we still self-abuse. That was the word that was used to kill Kelso, Cochrane and Emmett Till. That was the word that the conscience eased and made people pleased to hung you from trees. That was the word that let the whips crack. No matter what you say, you can't take it back. And I could say they're black, so I feel their pain easier. But 1915, look at Armenia. It's the whole world, this human stupidity that we choke ourselves to death, quite literally. And I can talk with my comfortable mouth, with my comfortable clothes, in my comfortable house. The tables will turn, we can but stall them. Every empire on this earth has fallen. So unless we can find another way, maybe not today, but it will come one day. And it may sound like I'm bitter, but in fact, truth be told, I am quite the opposite. I wake every day and I'm overwhelmed just to be alive and be like no one else. And the sheer weight of the thought of space is enough to keep my little ego in place. All that we chase and try to replace, all along it was right in our face. The only way we can ever change anything's to look in the mirror and to find no enemy. The only way we can ever change anything, look in the mirror and to find no enemy.
His young life was as delicate as the wing of a butterfly and as fragile as a spider's web. For him we cry, 'cause when he dies, we all do. Did Ahmed not deserve a life? Ahmed never hurt a fly. Ahmed never knew the politicians he was murdered by. Certain times Ahmed wished that he could be a bird and fly beyond the sky, escape the curse of birth that he was burdened by. Ahmed never grew to let your racism internalize. Water poured from every pore in his corpse while the nurses cried. Ahmed was a beautiful person, like you or I. But are we? Ahmed could have been a doctor, lawyer or an engineer. Could have been a superstar, but his life ended here. Guess he was a shooting star, burned bright and disappeared. To some he seems to represent a menace in this hemisphere. Let me hear, make the very essence of this message clear. He was precious, many die like him every year. Ahmed was a victim of resentment and relentless fear. Now his soul surfs the waves, I wish we could have kept him here.
The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul. They call him Ahmed. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul. They call him Ahmed.
Ahmed's ancestors introduced to Europe Greek philosophy, brought with them irrigation, mathematics and astronomy. Symbolically, irony of this horror isn't lost on me. Trying to get to Europe via Greece is where he's lost at sea. Ahmed, not Ahmed, it's Ahmed, he's that dead. Toddler lying lifeless on the beach with his back bent, arms spread, reaching the direction that his dad went. If he made it here, would have been bullied for his accent. He was captured by the ocean, paralyzed and frozen while these parasites sat and typed, analysing clothing out for resources. We all compete beyond the talk of war and peace and talk of porous borders. There is corpses on the shore of Greece. They found a teddy next to where his body was found. The sea swallowed him, politics has swallowed him now, and those responsible, Ahmed's goals will follow them now. To the family, all we can say is we are sorry he drowned, because
The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul. They call him Ahmed. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul.
they say, let him drown, let him drown, let him drown. What have you done? Let him drown, let him drown. No, what have we become? Don't let him drown. No, don't let him drown. And they say, let him drown, let him drown, let him drown. What have you done? Don't let him drown, don't let him drown. No, what have we become? Don't let him drown. Please don't let him drown. Ahmed could have been you, and Ahmed could have been me. We need to understand the policies that put him in the sea. We need to understand why it is the beach is full of dying kids. A colonial metropole people wanna reside in. If he did, would he make it or fall to something that's deeper? End up like Jimmy and Benga or Khalid Abu Dharifa. A picture by Khavar Paulus on the beaches of Tarifa made me see some would grieve more if Ahmed was a creature with 4 legs. Then they would consider him legitimate. Those like him braving barbed wire burning off their fingertips while force alien. That mentality still exists as privilege. The difference between an expat and an immigrant. For Ahmed Somani and Uthman Rasul Muhammad, when you take others' humanity, it's only yours that's stunted, not a swarm. There are sisters and brothers, that's the sum of it. The cockroaches here are in the media and the government, not the sea.
The sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul. They call him Ahmed. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds our secrets. The sea, the sea, the sea, it holds his soul. They call him Ahmed.
Ahmed never knew the politicians he was murdered by. Ahmed never knew the politicians he was murdered by. Ahmed never knew the politicians he was murdered by.
أمير والله يا كريم. كل يوم بنشي نقول بنشي الله الدوائر اللي مسجلين بها هاي تبعت المقابلات محامين والمحامين، تبعت لنا خبر انقبلتم من الحكومة البريطانية انكم تحصلوا 18 وانكم قاعدين تتعاملوا هون. ما حدا قاعد يوصل صوتنا لحدا. ما حدا قاعد يوصل صوتنا لحدا. بدي اقول شغلة واحدة اللي هي وين الإنسانية؟ وين الإنسانية؟ وين الإنسانية؟ مش بتقولوا إنسانية بأوروبا؟ أي إنسانية؟ والله العظيم الكلب اللي عندهم بحطونه إنسانية أكثر مننا إحنا. الكلب اللي عندهم بيقعدوه بسيارة وبيدفوه، وإحنا قاعدين نمرق من جنبهم ميتين من البرد ونشتى علينا كم من الرب، والكلب قاعد بالسيارة. هاي إنسانية؟ أي إنسانية بسولف عنها؟ أي إنسانية؟ والله كان في إنسانية بأوروبا أنا ماني حاس بيها.
Question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are we so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria, but kids are getting killed for all the business in Syria. And then they try and tell you that it's ISIS in their attempts at killing it. How many civilians died? So what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10, then when a bomb goes off, every politician's lost like that last strike. It didn't kill 100 men. You ain't the same as them, but all that fuel for the fire is what you gave to them and what you take from them. All my life I know my mum's been working, in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting. I just find it fucked that the government is struggling to care for a person that cares for a person. So where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant? When I was a young'un, the letters in her car said my mum was overdraft, but somehow I still had dinner money in my pocket. And even the little things like ordering pizza were probably the reason for overtime in the evening. 5 till 10, 6 hours of sleeping for 22 years. My mum was doing it cleaning, dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by. That's the reality for millions of people in a nation where a lot of us were looking for a second try. A question for the new Prime Minister, and please tell me if I'm being narrow-minded, but how do we spend so much money on defence and weapons to wage war when the NHS is dying, bursting at the seams? And what about the people that voted for us to leave for the money that it would see? 350 million we give to the EU every week that our health service needs. But now them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses in tears cause they're working every hour of the week and they still don't have the money that they need. You brought the heart of the nation to its knees. Underpaid, understaffed, overworked and overseen by people who can't ever understand how it feels to live life like you and me. Patients lying in the corridors cause doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl waiting for a surgeon to be seen. Privatized healthcare, guns for police, increased uni fees. Is this what they're selling us? Or let me remind you, just in case you've forgotten, that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. And speaking of America, stating the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them. I just find it funny you can't give a hand to Palestine, but you can trade whole arms with Saudi Arabia. Look, I got a question for the new Prime Minister. At Grenfell Tower, your response was ridiculous. You hid like a coward behind your 5 million, dodged responsibility and acted like you're innocent. And I can see you're terrified. You're not good at telling lies. I'm getting why you stay away from everything that's televised. You look like a robot and you don't speak with any life. It feels to me like any guy in press could have said them lines. Imagine going to the council for the safety of your block and you got kids but they're ignoring you at every time. Everyone who knew about that cladding should really be going prison under rule of joint enterprise. But if it ain't a little kid with a knife, I bet that judge is going easy when he's giving him time. They don't deserve to be free. Any builder MP that knew about the conditions but did it to save cheese. When I listened to the things that the residents had seen, I was so shocked I couldn't even speak. Families they know that had died in their sleep. How you choke on the smoke when you're struggling to breathe. The glow from the fire, the panic when you hear all the sirens, the crackling, the popping and the muffled out screams. The fear in the eyes of a man that was trapped who jumped 15 floors from the tower to the street. I could only hear a fraction of the pain and the grief. Closing my eyes, trying hard not to cry at the joy and relief in the face of a man when a woman from the flat said his neighbor was alive. No help from the council in keeping any list or the people that survived, his neighbors and peers. And for that whole meeting I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look, I got a message for our old Prime Minister, David Cameron. I mean, you fucked us, resigned and sneaked out the firing line. I wanna know how you managed it. And are you bathing in the sun while them papers have a run at the woman that you left here to handle it? You gonna teach your little lad to be the man that's got a plan, and then the moment that it fails to abandon it? Are there bullies in his school? And when you pick him up after class, can you feel his embarrassment? I mean, you never gave a fuck about the youth, and that's the truth. There's no sympathy for you or your cabinet. I really wish I could have seen how you were scrambling when you lost the referendum that you had to win. I feel like politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I got a question for the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. Where do you want to take the country to? Honestly, I want to put my trust in you, but you can understand why if I got trust issues. Do you really have the faith of your party? Do you really have faith in the party that will come with you? And how do you plan on keeping all the promises? Man, if I'm being honest, sir, I'm struggling to get with it. I just ain't getting it. Everybody's great until you get them into office, and then guys start forgetting things. Prove to us you're different. Don't promise me anything. Go and get justice for Sean, Charles and Edison. And if you haven't had the thought to vote yet or protest cause you don't really see the progress, I hope you know that what they're saying is affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps.
Life is about questions. The more questions you ask, the more answers you're gonna get. The more answers you get, the more things that you're gonna know. Understand? Look, who said that E equals MC squared? Who's to say that the world ain't square? Who's to say that heaven's even there? Nobody knows, who cares? And why is poverty even an issue? Why don't the people who have got it wanna give you? Who knows if Jay-Z is a Mason? Who knows the real location of the goal that they're chasing? And when will mankind learn to be patient and stop the wrong moves that it's making? See, who said a doctor is a god? The NHS is a business, and who gets robbed? Who's really better off? The brother with a full-time job or the brother who shots? Who says what is true? How can any other man that breathes air be over you? Why does the media showboat the negative, and who believes the news that they're telling us? Question everything, the life that we live in is a lie, cause it's not just clouds in the sky, and the Illuminati is not just an eye. And I know that Adam and Eve was a lie, so I question everything and never take another man's word or rely on what another man's heard. It's hearsay. I believe in myself, repeat that. I believe in myself, you see, cause who's really had enough? And who's really tough? And who's scared? If there's life on the moon, then just leave them there. How can we really get prepared for something that we don't know is there? And why don't we share? And why does a man need to be a millionaire? And why can't we wear what we wanna wear without the robots that stop and stare? And how come we're unaware? And why do people say they wanna know about it when they don't care? And how does the unconscious become conscious? How can I break it if I've never promised? And where's logic? And is Drake a Zionist? Cause I've been to 48 and I don't know what Haifa is. Hell yeah, fucking right. I keep screaming free, free Palestine. I keep screaming free. Question everything, the life that we live in is a lie. Cause it's not just clouds in the sky, and the Illuminati is not just an eye. And I know that Adam and Eve was a lie, so I question everything and never take another man's word or rely on what another man's heard. It's hearsay. I believe in myself, repeat that. I believe in myself. You tell me why Africa is poor despite the land is so broad and wide, filled with all the resources that they use to make the things that we buy. Tell me why they just survive when all that we need the land provides. All that they need the land provides. All that we need the land provides. Listen, you see, question everything, the life that we live in is a lie. Cause it's not just clouds in the sky, and the Illuminati is not just an eye. And I know that Adam and Eve was a lie, so I question everything and never take another man's word or rely on what another man's heard. It's hearsay. I believe in myself, repeat that. I believe in myself, repeat that.
I believe in what they tell man, fam. I don't believe in all the stuff they wanna put on the news. I don't believe in all the internet jargon. I do my own research. I look into my own sources. Overstand, understand the plan is to lock you down and keep you brainwashed. But make sure your brain's washed by yourself, the truth, logical, salute.
Because there's a major demand for low-key material. Do you think we're going to get more low-key material in 2016?
I don't know about in 2016, but I would find it hard to believe that never in his life is he ever. Someone naturally that talented, that brilliant an MC, with music just flowing through his veins, I would be very surprised if he never ever comes back.
Lowkey's one of them people, like his energy was right. Certain people's energies are off, and I just think we're on a different side spiritually. On a deeper thing, I just feel like you're on the other side spiritually. We can work.
You can never top my fire in a booth. I don't need a label, I'm saying to the truth. If you're relying hard with the mind of a moose, your circle can hurt you as tight as a noose. Bars, artillery, harsher than killer bees. I'm a marksman with beats, carving them into meat. Palm enemies, laugh at them in the street. Wanna spar the elite, hard for you to compete. Not a marketing dream, hearts in the Middle East. Starving to eat, marga beyond belief. Where they martyr the meat, marching them into meat. With the arms of the beast, harvest them with the teeth. If you're unhappy when you come at me, never miss. Make you run scatty dumb, scallywags are getting dissed. Trump rally with a gun carried in your fist. That's a punk patty and a chump chatty terrorist. Intellect, still the sickest on the internet. Didn't know that I'll kill you slow like a cigarette. Outlying, you get outlined like a silhouette. silhouette. Been a vet that didn't pet the illest, and I'm still a threat. Personified, verse out of time, murk him. Heard all your rhymes, certain that I burn him. Merged in my prime, first to define curtains. It's German, you ride hurting, cause I'm Jurgen. Murder the Mike Klinsman when I'm turning. Merciless fight clansman when I'm verbing. Words that I write sting them when I'm bursting. Worst of my type, champion night nurse him. 016 did a sold out tour. Think you know my life, I don't know about yours. I was blackballed then cause I spoke about war. They want me closed down but I spoke out more. Now the silence is broken, virus is frozen. Come to wash it away like the tide of the ocean. My pride is evolving, size of a Trojan. Horse on course to divide your emotion. Go round to the pen, the sound of a vet. They rouse me, I'm killing them again. Again, the album is next. It's foul that you slept. My mouth is a weapon now again. How they forget, these cowards are vexed. Pound the alphabet again. You're out of your depth. Bow to the best, put the crown on my head now again. Sick, I'm prophylactic. Say you're old school, I'm so Jurassic. Flow galactic, gymnastic could hold a backflip. Keep you grounded like Jones at Gatwick. Behold a classic, your poker tactics are soulless and hopeless, you nosy actors. My mode of practice is molten acid. Flow roams the globe, I control this axis. No foes in my lane, most of them are deranged. How you cope with the pain, coking up in your vein. They molded your brain, culture, killing the fame. They know that my name, suppose it was gonna fade. Get the concept, monster, lost like Loch Ness. City flows, all my videos are a box set. Obsessed with the nonsense, tell me what's next. Another day I could run on stage like Offset. Oxford to Bangkok, jam pops off. Even Amsterdam flow can pop clogs. Stand on hot rock, still man's not hot. Got genius bars like a laptop shop. Look into the eyes of my son, see the moon shine and the rays of the sun. Showed you my thumb, that's the size of your lung. I love you in everything you strive to become. I'm like Godzilla, kids think they're sick but they're not ill. Hop in the mosh pit, I'm toxic, the plot thickens. Hot spit, I couldn't give a toss if you watch ticking top of the roster. Eat monsters for hot dinner, glitch in the matrix. Spit with the greatness, flipping the script, my existence is dangerous. Convincing the jaded, no stint with the majors. My fiscal still sick, no hits on the playlist. Miserable haters, thinking for ages how to incriminate or intimidate him. Ink in my name is synced in the pages. Pimps of the game with my fingerprints faded. I wonder where the lyricism's gone. Ridiculous how these kids are getting on. I don't even listen to the lyrics when it's on. Delete the whole app in the middle of the song. Go round to the pen, the sound of a vet. They rouse me, I'm killing them again. The album is next. It's foul that you slept. My mouth is a weapon now again. How they forget, these cowards are vexed. Pound the alphabet again. You're out of your depth. Bow to the best, put the crown on my head now again. Was wherever we stand, and we never see the sheriff rebels heads in the sand. Devils with terrible plans, metal they clench in their hands, ready to embezzle the cheddar and cement of your fam. Settlers land, weapons and gags, tensionally planned to sever your every memory, man. It's deadly inside. They said to me, let it be together we stand, defending these energies of heavenly lands. Guess who's back from the dead? Time to scramble your head with a random event like Tupac. Turn up to your nans on a ped, wearing Vans with a bandana wrapped to his head. You might bang on the net, but you ran from a pen grandstand. I'm Van Damme, mangle these men, Jackie Chan with the damn hands. Phantom for them damn breaders with antennas, get strangled again, vanilla ice. Top floor dangling them. Take it old school, bring a sandal for them. If you heard my bars, thought that was a sin, then you better bring it back, cause my friend, I'm a vandal man. Handle your ankle and bend. Will you stand and defend or just stand for the fence? When the massacre ends, I'll be back in the trench. Better practice your reps, cause you're knackered and stressed. Think you're hot door with your botch flow, but you're not, bro. God knows you cannot blow, cause you flop shows. Cockroach with a snot nose and a lost soul. Dead sound, it could get found in the Cotswold. Might batter a span, shatter a rhyme pattern, a defined batter, and might splatter a hype challenger. Malaga to Canada, panic a slime manager. Rhyme passengers like daggers, slice amateurs. My status is Titanic, quite hazardous. High cameras, try tracking a slice labyrinth. Rhymes up to us like maths to Pythagoras. My stamina's high caliber, try catching up. Climb ladders to drop knowledge on top scholars. I'm not modest, top dollars couldn't knock a rock solid goods. And it's truth in the booth, I could stop Sonic Lock. Stock or two smoking barrels in a box office. Rhyme around a ripper, Geyser with a clipper. Tyson when he bit a bin of sight cause it's a nipper. Contemplating life like Michael in the mirror. 3, 2, 1, the word cipher came with cipher. Go round to the pen, the sound of a vet. They rouse me, I'm killing them again. The album is next, it's foul that you slept. My mouth is a weapon now again. How they forget, these cowards are vexed. Pound the alphabet again. You're out of your depth. Bow to the best, put the crown on my head now again.
The label should be beating down his door if they want to make money, right? But his political message is just never going to be played. Never going to be played on the radio.
Not marketable.
But that's the thing, it is marketable. Because how is it he's able to sell that amount of albums and that amount of tickets just off YouTube? If people don't want to hear all that political shit, how is his success or Mortal Technique's success, how is that explainable? They tell us it's not marketable. What they mean is, again, it doesn't fit with the agenda of the people who control the music industry. It's not about conspiracy. What would be the consequence if the song Terrorist, for example, was that popular just off a YouTube video? What would
be the consequence if it was played daytime on Radio 1? Do you think people would just suddenly not like the song and not listen to it? But what he's saying is unacceptable to be played at that time of day to that audience. Not because it wouldn't resonate with them, actually quite the contrary, because if it resonates with them, what are the consequences?
Put Charlie's off the people's prince. I'm here at the garage on Holloway Road, representing for my boy Lowkey for the album launch, for the soundtrack to The Struggle, which I've got to say, in my humble opinion, is probably the best album of the year. It's probably the best album in the last few years, period. And the fact that you walk down the street and you see the queue as crazy as it is, I can't lie, I got a little piece emotional. I had to stand back, I had to take a deep breath, and I just had to look at the crowd, because it was real fucking emotional. Now anyone that listens to my shows will know that I'm an avid supporter of my boy Lowkey. I have been from Dog, and to see how he's gone from strength to strength and built the platform that he's built for himself without any other DJs really fucking with him, any financial backing, no major labels, no labels period. It is a beautiful thing, man. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing, and I'm honoured to be here tonight, man. Lowkey's doing his damn thing.
Yo. Right here, dangerous idea. If we did this, then we couldn't feel fear. If there's no fear, there's no control. If there's no control, someone's gotta let go. They said I shouldn't say too much, they might delete me. Realize I don't really care about TV. Keep your rewards, your applause, I'm easy. All I can do in this life is just be me. Pilger can say it, so can Naomi Klein. It's free speech for them, that's fine. Young black rappers should utter the same words. Utterly absurd, not an insane nerd. Even the fact I call myself black, social conditioning, and that's a fact. The idea of races has no factual basis. It was made just to serve races, to justify doing to some what couldn't be done to others, but they're all of our sons. Black or white, all of our sons. Muslim, Christian, all of our sons. Look up in the sky, that's all of our sun. Last time I checked, we only had one. So if some was superior, others inferior, based on exterior, well then surely the sun would know and fall into line. It would rain on your crops and not mine. Air would prefer to inhabit your lungs. Food would prefer the taste of your tongue. If that's not the case, then nature's declared. Despite what we say, the world's in fact fair. Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Yo. Problem is, it feels better to feel better and reap without sowing whatever's growing. Never ever slowing, turn days to dark nights. That back still bent from the weight of our life. Look what I spent, and Jens is half price, cause he's bent over the soul machine half his life. Don't matter that we don't pull it if we don't care that our bread's buttered with the bullets. Our cars choke on blood, limbs in our diamond tip rings go rotten. It's something we've forgotten. Pillars of the temple may seem separate, but they support one roof if you're really checking it. All of our slaughters, only our daughters, only ourselves in the war that we fought with. All corrupt laws is we are the causes, cause we can't see that all of our daughters. Kill a couple of us, you're a devil. If you kill a couple million of them, get stripes and medals. Generals conduct the great death symphony, played in the key of hate by musicians with no rhythm but offbeat killing. Hear the harmonies, the screams of young women, but they're not important, they're just orphans. How can that be if they're all of our daughters? They're not important, they're just orphans. How can that be if they're all of our daughters? Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. If we decided not to be divided, so no one that we could side of all the gone and stupid violence, all the fun and stupid tyrants. The blood of our defiance of the laws of natural science would have society that died of death. I had no hiding left, instead it provided the horse to ride onto the ride of death. We're enlightened, but we don't know right from left, cause we're so frightened, it's like we're blinded to the sight of death. For all our writing, only writing on the doors of death. We're only fighting for the right to resort to theft. We steal the air if we could, as if we're short of breath, only if we're sure that it would have the cause and effect. If some part of us good, tell me where it's kept, cause we're saying nothing while we crush them like a f***ing pest. If you discuss it, everybody's turning off in death. Look down at your kids, what if they were next? Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them. Kids in Iraq, yours are my children. Kids in Iran, yours are my children. Afghanistan, yours are my children. Even Sudan, yours are my children. Kids in Brazil, yours are my children. Police drive by the favela and just kill them.
I don't want no Obama nation. I'm not gonna vote for your inauguration. 'Cause I don't need no Obama nation. I'm not gonna.
Limbaugh is a racist, Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
After you divorce yourself from the right-wing propaganda campaign, it's all simple and plain. America stands the game. Your president got an African name. Now who you gon' blame when they drop the bombs out of them planes using depleted uranium? Babies looking like two-headed aliens. Follow the money trail that leads to the criminal. Ain't nothing subliminal to it. That's how they do it. See the game they running. Give a fuck if he's cunning, articulate, and handsome. Afghanistan held for ransom by the hand of this black man. Neo-colonial puppet, white power with a black face. He said, fuck it, I'll do it. A master of disguise, expert at telling lies. Then they gave him a Nobel Peace Prize. Should've known he was trained in Chicago. Word to Chairman Fred and Mark Clark. What they do in the dark will come out in the light like a WikiLeaks site. So I guess Nkrumah was right. Who's ready to fight? Last stage of imperialism, I ain't kidding. In the immortal words of Marvin Gaye, this ain't living.
Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
OBAMA, you ain't fooling everyone. I see the games you play. You was VIP at the BIC, and we know that's a code name for CIA. The same way your cameras are watching us, we're watching you. Think we're easy to control, you ain't got a clue. Revolution's on the way, let's see what you're gonna do. You gonna send the troops, you gonna drop the nukes. See, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. He's sitting in the White House, so who cares if he's black? And why is there soldiers still out there in Iraq? Natural resources ain't yours, it's theirs, give it back. You're just another puppet, but I'm not surprised. Look at Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice. They didn't change shit, house niggas fresh off the slave ship. You all burn in hell, even Michelle Obama Nation.
Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
What's the bigger threat from Osama or from Obama? Military bases from Chagos to Okinawa. I say things that other rappers won't say, cause my mind never closed like Guantanamo Bay. Hope you didn't build a statue or tattoo your arm, cause the drones are still flying over Pashtunistan. Did he defend the war? No. He extended more, even had the time to attempt a coup in Ecuador. Morales and Chavez, the states are on the hunt for ya. Military now stationed on bases in Colombia. Take a trip to the past and tell him I was right. Ask Ali Abu Nima and Jeremiah Wright. Drones over Pakistan, Yemen and Libya. Is Obama the bomber getting ready for Syria? First black president, the masses were hungry, but the same president just bombed an African country like.
Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
The Jonas brothers are here. They're out there somewhere. Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you: predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?